Ladies and gentlemen, kids of all ages, welcome to Kaiju Wrestling. In this corner, made in Japan. Well, although in sale from Japan, sold in Japan, are the imported Bandai movie monster series SpaceGodzilla and final form of Shin Godzilla. And the other corner comes from Alibaba.com, comes the most sloppiest fake counterfeits ever made. Something that's so unexpected that we've never seen in the world of kaiju. Introducing the counterfeit Space Godzilla and Shin Godzilla counterfeits. So here's the battle between original versus bootleg. So let the match review begin. Ding ding ding. We're the real deals. We're the real Godzilla. No, I'm the real deal. Who says who? Leo says who. I'm real. No, you're not. I am not. I am. I'm not. I am. I'm not. Go back to Alibaba where you belong, you fraud. Hey, who are you calling fraud? Next, I want to show you the real deal movie monster series Shin Godzilla here. The Shin Godzilla here. And there's the bootleg version here. Alright, let's get on to the real one. The real deals you can prove is the paint job looks pretty well done. It creates the effect of his inner organs. The eye, they got that evil eye there, which they did right. The teeth they're not individually sculpted. You know, movie monster series don't individually sculpt the teeth. If this was SH Monster Arts version, if it was SH Monster Arts, it will look more life appealing, more realistic. And the back, on his back, you can see more glowing blood red on his back, and on his tail. His tail is well done. You know, Bandai does a good job on their figures. I can see the face on his tail. If you remember in the film Shin Godzilla, there's a mouth on the end of his tail where heat rays come out, and then I remember in the very end, Shin Godzilla froze, and he has these humanoids on his tail. His feet has the pale yellow. There has the pale yellow on it. Now we go on to the fake one. The fake one, the color scheme on the inner parts, the inner organs is all brightly colored red. The red, the bootleggers hijacked and stole the mold of Toho, of the Bandai one, and they used red. They used sloppy, cheap red on it. Like the bootleg Space Godzilla, the teeth, they still have these bootleg or those Mexican store dinosaur teeth. The eye was a little sloppy too. The paint job on this is very sloppy. This is something what you see in a dollar store. The red looks very brightly red, and look, I can see the mouth on it, but the bright colored red covers and censors out the red. Another way you can prove it's a bootleg is, look. See this cuff here? You see this cuff? This cuff feels like that the leg is gonna fall out in any minute, but I can turn the leg. Another way you can prove is look on the bottom of the feet. It says Toho Co. Limited, and it says Bandai 2016 China. And here's look down here. It says the same thing, so I feel like that the Chinese factory might have stole this mold to make their own figure. So don't be fooled. Okay, to prove it's a fake, if it's brightly colored red and a sloppy paint job, it has the leg coming out and has in addition articulated tail, which is something that the real one doesn't have. Let me get the real deal to show you. I don't think you're able to turn the tail. So I don't know if there's a glue seal, but I would suggest you not to break it. If it has a piece that that's breakable and you don't want to hurt it, that's the real deal. This here is the fake. So all you collectors, be careful what you're buying. Paint. Don't forget that the bootleg's feet have a cream colored toes. So let me go on with the SpaceGodzilla here. SpaceGodzilla. So here's the real deal by the Movie Monster series and Bandai, and here's the Alibaba knockoff here. Okay, let me tell you a story about this Alibaba. Okay, I'll get into that later. So let me get on to the Let me get on with the real deal first. Okay, the only thing you can tell between another way you can determine whether it's real or fake. Let me start with the real deal. To prove it's real, that it has the maroon color chest here, and the crystals on this SpaceGodzilla has shades of gold or yellow on his crystal, and his crystal's getting white. It's white here. The eyes are yellow or gold. His claws are white, and so are his toe claws on his feet. So his feet are not close together. They're separate. They're apart. His feet are apart, and he's in a good pose. He was in a great pose. In a neutral pose. A standard pose. So here's his crystals. His crystal plates are more of a cream color, and it goes all the way down, all that Bandai goodness. You know, Bandai figures make their SpaceGodzillas like this. One thing they forgot about the paint. They forgot is to paint in the crystals on the crystal spikes on his tail. So his skin color is more blue, and it comes with his tag here, with the picture of SpaceGodzilla. It says Movie Monster Series. It has the information on it. So this is the real deal. Now we get on to the knockoff. To tell it's a knockoff, here's a way you can prove it's a knockoff. I'm touching his claws, so his claws feels like it's scratching me. His hands are not paint. His claws are not painted. Well, a little bit on his claws here. His skin is is black. He has silver on the bottom of his chest, the bottom here. A little highlight of magenta on his chest. Silver on his plates, although I never seen SpaceGodzilla with silver plates, but silver crystals and plates before, but it looks cool that way. I think what Alibaba auctioneer, the company Alibaba, I don't know what they're doing. It's a Chinese bootleg. Just take note, this is a Chinese knockoff. I don't know what they were thinking, but it looks rather cool on him. He has a pale crest here. His eyes are really sloppy. The teeth looks like it's, you might find that on a cheap dinosaur toy, whereas the real deal has the right amount of teeth there, which looks very accurate here. The teeth on this one looks very sloppy. It looks like I said, like a knockoff cheap dinosaur toy you might see at a dollar store. His eye is very sloppy. You can hold on. His eyes are sloppy. Let me do a side comparison. Okay, so the real deal on the right has white plates, whereas this one has silver. So the one on the right looks more accurate. Looks more like SpaceGodzilla. If I had the SH Monster Arts, that looks even more accurate, more film accurate. Here is a slot. This is the dollar store Chinese knockoff SpaceGodzilla, and this is the Bandai Movie Monster Series version. This is the real deal. Another way you can prove it's a fake is, more ways you can tell it's a fake is his feet are close to each other, and his waist can turn. They both have the articulated arms, head, and tail, whereas this one does have this. This is the real deal. Does not turn its waist, so I don't suggest breaking it. I don't suggest doing this because you might damage this figure. Whereas the real deal has the unexpected articulated waist. And look what we can do. You can even pull it. Ooh. It pops right out. Wow. Even I can see a little crack in there. Let me put this back in. See? I had to do this in order to show you guys. Well, on this guy, I don't suggest doing this because I don't want to damage or hurt it. So the real deal's more cooler. This is the faker one. Okay. Oh, wait, wrong way. What? Okay. So, okay. Here's my advice for you, all you Godzilla collectors. All you Godzilla collectors out there. If you want a SpaceGodzilla and Shin Godzilla figure, I suggest you to buy the ones here. These are these are the real deals. These are the real deals. To their bootleg counterparts, these are the fakes. Okay, whatever you do, if you want to buy a Godzilla figure, just go on Amazon, eBay. Go on Amazon or eBay to buy stuff like this. Even eBay has this too. If you see this on eBay or Amazon, I suggest you not to buy these real things because these are the fakes. Plus, I can even see lead paint. I can see a little bit of lead. I can see some lead paint on this SpaceGodzilla. And this one here is the real deal. I know it's on Alibaba.com. They call it Godzilla Toys for Boys, Dinosaur Monster Reptile Gift for Boys. So that description is a bad title. So Alibaba sells nothing but cheap knockoffs. So if you want a real deal, get these ones.